VB has become maybe not the favorite to win, but one of the favorites. I feel like most people are thinking top 3 is gonna be between Rhino, Morph, and VB for this tournament. But here we are in Rainbow Colony. Let's see what they do here. We've got 2 planks near the end. Oh, we got VB with a black hole. I think Palsia might be going for a 2-block squeeze, but it's not possible anymore. Then let's see. How do they go about this last setup here? Oh, VB! VB! Holy! Okay. Straight up, he did a wall jump off of the plank that the black hole is on. That is tight. Yeah, VB has a lot of knowledge about just random things you could do, especially with the insane challenge levels he creates and beats himself. Honestly, if I'm Palsia, I think I just go for left to right wall. I think I try to just get into that little squeeze on the right. Because this... if she doesn't go for that, this honestly might be a point scored on the first turn. She's really thinking here. Yeah, that's going to be a point scored on the very first turn for VB. Yeah, just an instant lead. VB, if you really aren't ready for it, he's got tricks upon tricks upon tricks up his sleeve. From the insane challenge levels that he plays and beats, he knows a whole lot of very specific setups. And since this is his first tournament ever since last year, no one's really seen them in play. VB dying to that wire. Let's see, can Palsia get this? She might. Oh, she gets it! I was gonna say she might go to the right little gap, but no. Does it the intended way, but VB also makes it through. Yeah, VB has got some real long sleeves. Possibly one of the greatest magicians we'll see in this community. But that being said, I like the spring. I think VB's pretty good with spring precision. Palsia isn't particularly known for being great with precision. So this will be really interesting to see how this plays out. How that specific setup plays out. Oh, the spike ball and the arrow. Oh, okay, those are tricky. Huge set. Yeah, this is a huge set for VB. Then both of them losing 2 lives to that spraying precision. VB's still fun to watch, but I'd imagine. This is my first time watching him in almost a year, so yeah, but Palsia gets the spring precision. But can she make this last setup? This setup is something. You have to kind of jump this into doing it the way that they did it last turn, which is already really hard. Palsia, super close attempt. So close to clutching that. But there's still 1 more life left. She's very capable of it. She is a very good player, but dies to the spring precision. Spring precision is something that's pretty hard. It's a pretty tricky thing to get. Palsia gets rid of that black hole. And VB adding another Kayada jump. Ooh, and Palsia with the wire jump there. VB. Making that spring precision a little bit tighter. Not able to jump as high. Definitely changed that quite a bit. Let's see. Do they get this? Both of them getting good attempts on it. But not getting it this turn. VB on his last life. Palsia. Same thing. But now, these are both players that can both very easily get top 5 this season. And top 3 for the season is pretty much set in stone. It's pretty. I think we can all say Morphin, Raido, Kreutz is going to be top 3 once more for the season. Milna has expressed that she might not really play tournaments anymore. So, especially with her performance in Grand Swiss 4, she's probably cemented herself as the 4th place player this season. So now it's a real bloodbath for 5th place. And Palsia and VB are probably 2 of the biggest contenders right now. The only other players that are in real contention are Selly, Nell, and Fish. But Nell has some unfortunate losses and some pretty unfortunate placements. Fish started off the season kind of rocky. Or at least not amazingly, but has been pretty good lately. And Selly wanted to opt out of last season's rankings, but wasn't given the chance to. So Selly's probably going to really look to opt out of this season. I was actually just about to say, I think Palsia might go for a little cheese there, not going for the wire jump. I don't know if that's supposed to be her teabagging, but... Oh, the bailout! Oh, the bailout was insane there. But yeah, Palsia and VB... Palsia and VB, both great players that can easily get that 5th place. Probably the biggest contenders for it. And with that said, Palsia scoring on VB, bring it back up 1-1. Alright, and it seems that they are blocking off that way that Palsia did it. Alright. Let's see what they do here. Alright, VB. Making it through with all lives still remaining. But fails the spring position. And so does Palsia. Now, I don't know if they're going to remove the spring precision or not, because it is definitely stopping their momentum quite a bit. But VB gets it. Can Palsia get it? No, she doesn't. Overshoots it a little bit. And VB looking to score here. Let's see. Can he get this? Yes, he does. Brings it back up. 2-1. That is going to be 5 turns remaining. Now, will Palsia be able to bring this back? Oh, Palsia, that's a really smart spike ball. With the way that VB goes about that black hole, that is a very smart spike ball. I'm a big fan of that. Now, let's see. What does Palsia do now? Because if I think all eyes are on Palsia, I think VB's plays really just make this just pretty damn hard for them to do this. And VB. That spike ball. Holy. Alright. Oh, Palsia makes it through, but so does VB. And Palsia just doesn't get that spring position. Just barely. Both of them with 2 lives remaining. This next point could go to really anyone now. I feel like VB is getting that spring position a little bit... Like, even on the times where they both die, I feel like VB gets that spring position a little bit closer, but... Palsia! So close! She crouched on that little spot where she should have been safe, but was a little bit too far to the right to actually manage to be safe from that spring. But VB doesn't make it either. So Palsia's still safe. But I think if I'm Palsia, I think I just get rid of that spring position entirely. I think I need to get rid of that spring position. But yeah, that setup, that tennis ball setup at that ending is absurd. That is a very hard kata jump, and it seems Palsia's gonna nerf that. Yes, completely nerfs it. Completely nullifies it, but just makes it a simple sprint jump from that plank into a wire jump. Now, that scaffold. That scaffold intrigues me. I wonder what the plan is for that. There's a lot you can do with that scaffold. Maybe you could do some kind of buffer jump. Maybe you could do something with like a 2-block squeeze. Or not 2-block squeeze, like a... Just like some interesting squeeze setup. But Palsia makes it through. But so does VB, it seems. Yes, both of them up here at this T-spike. Now, who gets it? Raymer, VB scored 2 rounds ago. And VB gets it! Okay, wall jumping from the T-spike. Getting into the squeeze. Palsia jumps from a little bit too low on the greenhouse. That might spell doom for her winner's bracket run. Last life. This could be last life of the game. Alright, that is going to be GG. Variety Bear takes it 3-1 over Palsia.